So we're talking about the power of a quotient rule, and all this means is you have a quotient that has two different bases in it. So you have the x divided by the y, all of that inside the parentheses raised to the a power. And what that means is then you're going to bring that exponent down into the each piece of it. So the x gets the exponent of a, and so does the y. So if you think about this, let's see this in a real problem. We've got, let's do the x, y, and let's make it squared. And if you're familiar with the power of a product, it's the same thing. You want this 2 to come in and apply. So I'm going to do, this is really x to the first. So I have 2 times 1 is 2. And then I need to do the same thing. This is really y to the first power. 2 times 1 is 2. So we get x squared over y squared. I can have numbers in here, so I can have 4x over y, and then I'm going to square the whole thing. And it gives me 4 squared, because that's really 4 to the first, and 2 times 1 is 2. Gives me x squared, and then y squared, because these are really all to the first. And then 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 1 is 2. You get the idea. But we also can have examples where there are actually exponents inside the parentheses. And we are going to, let's do this to the third power. So I'm going to have 2 cubed, because this is really a 1. So 3 times 1 is 3. Then I have x. 3 times 3 is 9. And then I'm going to apply it to the y. 3 times 2 is 6. And there you have it, power of a quotient rule.